Okay, in this lesson we're going to learn how to factor the trinomial, three terms, x squared, bx, and c. b and c are coefficients. First, I'd like you to observe a pattern and make sure we also remember what factoring means. It means writing as products. So we're thinking about multiplication. Right now we have addition, subtraction. There's a pattern that's important to observe. If I gave you x plus m times x plus n, two binomials, FOIL would give x squared plus nx plus mx plus mn. Gathering common terms, the middle two are like terms, so I can simplify to this expression. Now notice, I get a trinomial product, and term 1 is x squared. Term 2 is a degree 1 term in x with a coefficient of n plus m, which were those two numbers that we started the problem with. The third term is a constant, and it is m times n. So this leads to a rule for factoring. When I have x squared plus bx plus c, I can say the following. I need two numbers, and there's a pattern to the two numbers. Their sum is equal to that b number, and their product is equal to the c number. Here's an example to show what I mean. Factor x squared plus 8x plus 12. According to the pattern that I've just mentioned above, I need a sum of positive 8, I need a product of positive 12. The signs are important. Some values that have products of 12 are 1, 12, 2, 6, and 3, 4. If I think about the sum, 2 plus 6 has the sum of 8, 2 times 6 has the product of 12. So the numbers I want are 2 and 6. So I do this. I write that it's equal to x plus 2, there's one of my numbers, x plus 6, there's my other number. This is factored now. I'll check that my result is correct by FOILing. Multiply this back out and see that you get back to the start. Some things to note. Three things. One, ensure that the terms are in descending order. And what that means is that the exponent is going down term by term. Descending order. And I'm referring to the exponent. That's one thing. Another thing, be sure that if you have a negative coefficient on x squared, factor the negative 1 out. It's easiest, and you're factored out from all terms, not just the first term, right? Third, if there's a GCF, factor it out first. I'll give you examples of each of these cases to make sure you understand what I mean. Example of 1, if I gave you x squared plus 6x plus x squared plus 5, you would rewrite it as x squared plus 6x plus 5. If I gave you negative x squared plus 8x minus 12, you would factor out the negative, changing all of the signs. Third, if I give you an expression like this one here, recognize that all of the terms have a common factor of x, so factor it out, writing the remainder, and in each case here you should now check whether you can factor these expressions.